Welcome everyone. I want to thank you for purchasing the Pocket Pipe Calculator. What we're going to do here is a quick demo of the 5 screens that you'll find in the application. The first one we're going to test is the takeout of any angle, which is the top one. And what you'll see here is it shows an image with a standard 90. You'll notice there's 6 values at A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. The most important ones you'll find here are value for B and the X, Y, and Z. What we'll do here to start off is we'll select 8-inch pipe, and we want a 35-degree angle, and we'll hit calculate. And you see here it generated the values for all 6. And the takeout for that fitting is 3 3/4. And since you're going to need to cut the pipe, you've got your XYZ values, 4 11/16, 7 5/16, and 9 15/16. It's basically your inside radius, your center line radius, and your outside radius. Just measure up the pipe, mark it, and cut it, and you got yourself a 35-degree fitting. Let's exit out of this one and go to the second one, which is the roll and offset using 45-degree fittings. Now you'll see here you've got your standard offset box. What we're going to do here is we're going to select pipe size. We'll go with 6-inch. Now all you've got to enter here is your roll and your rise, and that's all you need to do in order to use 45-degree fittings. So we're going to have a roll of 34 inches. We're going to have a rise of 22 inches, and we'll hit calculate. Now what you'll see here is your run, which is your G value, is 40.5 inches. You get an F value, which is your travel, and that's 57 1/4. And the other thing that you'll notice is that F and D are next to each other. D is your cut length of pipe. Now since we're using 45-degree fittings, the application actually takes into account the takeout of the fitting, and it gives you your cut length of pipe. So if you cut a 49 13/16 piece of pipe, slap 2 45-degree fittings on there, you'll be able to meet those dimensions. Now we'll exit out of that screen. Now we'll check the roll and offset with any angle. Now this one's good if you've got to do an offset and you can't use 45s and you're stuck in having to do an offset in a given dimension. This one here, basically the same setup. We're going to choose, we'll go with 6-inch pipe. Now this one here you've got A and B, but you've also got to enter G, because these are the 3 dimensions that you've got to hold when you make this offset. So we'll go with 23 inches, we'll go 45 inches, and let's do 12. It's kind of an odd one, but we're going to do it because you never know. We'll hit calculate. You need your angle that's generated, which is angle 1. It's 76.64 degrees. And again, you've got your F, which is your travel, and then your takeout. Now it takes into account the takeout of that fitting, and your cut length of pipe is 37 3/4. Now the benefit to this application is, instead of rounding up trying to figure out what to do on that angle, just take the 76.64. We'll exit out of that and we'll go to the takeout of any angle. We're going to choose 6-inch pipe again because that's what we used. Then we want 76.64. Hit calculate. And there you go. There's your XYZ values to cut that angle that you need. Everything's all taken care of for you. No rounding up, no nothing. All set. Now let's exit out of that. We'll do all angle pipe. All angle. Basically that's just your standard offset, but you're not stuck with 45s or 90s. Now what you can do here is we'll enter the A value, which is 43. B value is 22. We want to use 14-inch pipe. It auto calculates. Your fitting angle is 62.9. Your C value is your travel. Your D value is your cut length of pipe. So 22 5/8 is your cut length of pipe. Now you have to take note, you've got an F value here, which is actually your takeout of your fitting. and that's the amount that you're going to cut off. If this was to be built with existing pipe, that's how much you would cut off the existing pipe in order to make this fit. Now again, you can take that 62.9 degree and you can go back to the takeout for any angle, and you can generate your X, Y, Z in order to cut that fitting. The next screen we're going to go to is the equal spread offset. Now every once in a while you've got to run multiple lines, and you've got to keep them parallel to each other. This one here, you've got options down at the bottom. You can either enter value A, B, and C, values A, C in the fitting angle, or value B, C in the fitting angle, and it'll calculate it for you. C you've always got to enter, because C is the distance from center line to center line for each line of pipe in order to keep them parallel. So let's see, we'll start off, we'll do a 34-degree angle, and your A value, which is going to be your rise in this equation, is 28. And your distance, you want center line to be 12 inches. We will choose 6-inch pipe, and it auto generates it for you. Your E value is 3 11/16, and that's how much you add on the next line of pipe in order to scoot that fitting out, in order to maintain this parallel distance through the run of the pipe. Now, since this shows 3 pipes, I've actually calculated how much you would add on to the third pipe, which is twice E. Basically, you could take that E value and just consecutively add that on, depending on however many lines of pipe you have. And now your H value is your takeout or your fitting, in case you needed to know how much to cut back your main line before your offset, in order to get the offset to start. And basically that's it. That covers all 5 screens. If you've got any questions, you can visit us at pipefittercalculator.com. It's just a splash page showing our app, but there is a contact form. We welcome your comments and your feedback, and you can actually just enter your information if you'd like to receive emails or text messages to stay up to date with our applications. We're going to add more to it, and we'll also have resources for the piping industry. So I hope you enjoyed the demo, and thank you again for purchasing the application.